Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man, at your services. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Not bad for a guy who's got another birthday today. Yes, another year older. Ouch, Amundo. Yeah. Now, birthdays, folks. I'm now 52, yes. But it isn't just my birthday today. Oh, no. It couldn't be that simple, could it? No. It's also Mrs. Kilt-Man's birthday. That's nothing strange because we've shared the same birthday since we've known each other, you know. But yeah, it's kind of like, oh, you can't have nothing to yourself. But there's someone else who's having a great big birthday bash today as well. And who might not be? It's the Queen of England. You know what? It's not even her real birthday. Her real birthday was back in April. But now she has the official birthday on the same fucking day as mine and Mrs. Kilt-Man's. There's always someone trying to rob your glory, or in this case, piss on your parade. Because no, I can't have a parade because she's trooping the colour. Oh yes, they're all there now. Right now, there's bagpipes playing, there's Coldstream Guards and all that kind of caper. Trooping the colour, socially distanced. Well, I know what I'd rather be, to be honest. But in honour of Her Highness, I am wearing what they're all wearing, the Royal Stewart. Yeah, and it's a lovely, bright, resplendent, beautiful tartan. It is. I love it to bits. So, anyway, enough about the Queen. But, so, birthdays. I've got nothing. No, no presents. You reach that age, don't you? And I buy stuff all the time. So poor Mrs. Kilt-Man, she hasn't got a clue what to get. Just a look, you know, get whatever you want. I mean, one thing you can say we got was the beer barrel, which is sitting right here beside me. You might be wondering, which one's the beer barrel? Yeah. But yeah, so we got that for each other, really. And but present-wise, what do you get? There's a couple of things arriving for Mrs. Kilt-Man throughout the day, which I've bought, but there's nothing else coming for me. However, your friend and mine, Astrodine, a traveller in time, Astrodine, did send a little package, little birthday package to Kilt Mansion, and in it was a few things. A fantastic magazine on 80s movies, loving it. The animals are on vinyl, loving it. And this t-shirt here, NASA, never a straight answer from NASA. Now, I would be wearing that, but the problem is, I've got blood all over it. Yeah, already I've got blood all over it. How did that happen? Kilt-Man, you are the master of knives and blades. You couldn't be clumsy enough to cut your own finger open yet again, could you? Oh yes I did indeed. Look at that. Can you see that? That's a thresher. Thresher's tail, chief. Yeah, I was actually fabricating what you see before you right now. Yeah. Oh, by the way, that's another whiskey glass that I nicked from the pub last night and walked home with. Is that a bit of a confession there? If they're watching, they're going, that's where all our glasses are going. Oops. That's just some of the servants erecting the wicker man for our ritual sacrifice on the birthday tonight. Oh yes. Not many virgins left around here though. And I wonder who's to blame for that. Oops. Cheers y'all. Now, what I did, you've all seen the Jaws Quint figure. I've got two of them. One of them's sitting right here, right now. And people have been saying to me about the chalkboard sequence or the black. Can you say Blackboard now? I don't. You're not allowed to, are you? It's a chalkboard. In my day, it was a blackboard. Anyway, so whatever. A board that you put chalk on. So, and one of the scenes I have yet to recreate in my own inimitable fashion is where he said, I'll catch him. Sorry, I'll find him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10. that sequence, I am still looking for the full-size Blackboard. They are out there, but I have struggled to get one. But I've got a few options there, so we knew watch this space. But because of the listen, those are the Escape from New York beds. I'll explain. I did a video on this quite some time ago. We have such wildlife here. I know, I'm off on a tangent again, but we have such wildlife here. Foxes, rabbits, bloody frogs and toads and all the insects you could imagine. And birds and cats and dogs and everything's here. Frogs falling from the sky, lots of stuff. But we have these birds. I've never worked out what they are. Are they pigeons? Are they seagulls? I don't know. And their call is what I termed as being the Escape from New York theme. I did a video on it, and it wasn't even me that noticed it. It was Mrs. Kilt-Man, because I play the theme tune to Escape from New York a lot, because Snake Plissken is one of my all-time favourite characters, and I cosplay as him, of course, and I've been playing it a lot, and then all of a sudden one morning you just heard these birds. I didn't get onto this at all, and Mr. Kilt-Man went, "I don't believe it, even the bloody birds are singing your theme tune." I went, "You what?" And I listened. I know it's stopped now, but it'll probably resume in a bit. And they're going. Now, those of you who know what I'm talking about here, you know, the theme tune to Escape from New York is... Did it bang on time? What are the chances of that? Dun, 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 dun. That's the opening theme to Escape from New York, and these fucking birds know it. But I tried to capture them when I did the video about it. You know, I told the servants, don't work till the afternoon. Don't do any jobs until I'm out in the boozer. But no, they're starting early. They're terrified of the wrath they will encounter if they don't construct that wicker man in time for the midnight sacrifice. But yeah, so I tried to get these birds, I tried to record them, and they all either frigged off, they all escaped from New Brighton, which is just down the road. But couldn't get them. But you heard it there, folks. You heard it there. Cheers to the avian orchestra over there. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just reflecting on how tasty whiskey is for breakfast. So anyway, no presents really, other than what Astrodyne sent and the beer barrel. But we're all going out, we're doing stuff, there's loads of things planned, which is going to be great. But I bought myself, of course I bought myself something, and it's to do with Quint. We thought, well, the little figures. Now, I want the chalkboard, be ideal for that. There's lots of things I've got planned for this guy. Lots of different dioramas, you call them, the backgrounds and sceneries. And I've seen, oh, I forgot your name now, but you did a little video on, you built the fighting chair for the deck of the Orca, and you constructed it on video. You sent me the link. I'll put that link down as well, because that was outstanding. That looks really, really good. I very much admire what you did there. But the chalkboard. Okay, now in the sequence, he does not wear that jacket. He does not wear the Korean War jacket. It's just like a little, it's like when he goes out, if he goes out on a date, you know, with oh God, a bow-legged woman. And so he wears a different jacket there, and he's sitting on a chair, and it's in the town meeting, and he's going to arrange his terms. You know, I don't want no mates, too many captains on this island, 10,000 for me by myself. For that, you get the head, tail, the whole damn thing. And it's a great sequence, and I thought, obviously, you need to get something done here. People were getting on to me and saying, look, if you go on to this site on Etsy, you'll get the exact copy to scale of the Jaws Blackboard for Quint, with the shark eating little Alex Kintner, and it's great. is truly great, and it's a good price, and I do recommend it definitely. But what put me off was the fact that it has the Jaws logo, just the title Jaws written at the bottom of the Blackboard. And well, you know me and logos. When I review knives, I'm not fussed on having a character's name written on the blade, a laser engraving or whatever, because that's not how it worked in the movie. If in the movie it's got a logo on it, whatever the item may be, then yeah, if it's in the movie like that, I'm fine with it. But if it isn't, then I'm not too fussed. Now, those little blackboards that you can get to scale for this figure are truly, they're not made for this figure, they're just little chalkboards, blackboards, but with the Jaws emblem and Alex Kintner being chomped by a great white shark. And they're wonderful, and I would have snapped it up, but it's just that Jaws logo. Someone's going to go like, it's a blackboard, you can wipe it off. I don't think so. I think it's pretty much set there. Someone can, put me right on that. But so I thought, I'll find something else. I'll find a little chalkboard. So I bought myself a box of I think I've got 20 of them in here. All these, look in there, beautiful they are too. And they come with their own little stands. Blackboards, little stands at the back, and you fix them together. And this is what you come up with. Like that. Now that's great, isn't it? I know, but it's not that is not how it looks in the movie. It doesn't have these great big sort of, I don't know, these kind of Aladdin boots as a stand for the blackboard. So, but you've got a bunch of them, and obviously you can do your little chalking, your little engraving and all that. And I have tested it. Some of these, there's lots of different types of these things, and they're sold, like for restaurants and events, parties, delis. So you put you've got a big food display, or people's names on a table, and it sits on a table, or it sits in front of a food cabinet, and it's great. But it's perfect for this. It's right in scale as well. So wonderful. So I bought a box of these, and then of course I thought, well, hang on a second, I'm gonna have to it doesn't just sit on stands like that, Aladdin's boots. No, it's on a proper little display. It's a proper stand with a little shelf level where the chalks will be sitting. And so I thought I'll have a go at that. And this is where the blood and the t-shirt come in. For a guy that is very well trained in the use of knives, I've done a lot of knife fighting, a lot of training with him, a lot of outdoor skills, bushcraft and survival with knives. But every time I come to do some slight job, and you've seen it live on camera, when I snipped the tag off an American Werewolf in London Bald Demon mask, I also sliced through the top of my finger, very badly actually, as it transpired. It went down to the bone. But that was live on camera as well. And so I'm going to make the little frame to put the chalkboard on. Well, I'll do that, I can do that. So, not only did I nick that glass yesterday, but also coming past someone's wall, which I'd noticed earlier on the way to the pub, there was loads of little staves of wood. Yeah. So on the way back, I thought if they're still there, I'll have them. They were. They're not there now. They're just in there because I nicked them all. And, so this morning I cobbled together a little frame to put that blackboard in, and you can see it there. And those proportions are correct. It looks great, doesn't it? It looks great. Now I know some of you are going like, oh, your carpentry skills are a bit shit. It looks all over the show. I know. I'm going to work on a proper one and do it properly. It's going to look lovely. But this one, I just genuinely thought, here, as a nice little reference. Can you see the bite taken out of that? That's Ben Gardner's boat. Ben Gardner, you know him? Yeah, sure, I know him. He's a fisherman. When the Quint and Hooper go out to go and try and find the shark after the shark autopsy on the shark that they thought was the one, and it's not. And they get the license plate out of it, and they go off on Hooper's fantastic yacht, with all the state-of-the-art equipment on it. And you know, there's something else out there. Oh, it's probably just a school of mackerel all flocking together. Flocking together. Do fish flock together? I don't know. But they find Ben Gardner's boat, and the searchlight goes around like that, and we do see a little chunk has been taken out of the side of the boat. And to me, it always looks very small. When we finally do see the size of that shark, if you're going to find fault with jaws, and it's hard to do, and you shouldn't even try, Chrissy Watkins, the victim at the start, who goes skinny dip again, gets chopped to bits. You know, when we see the size of that shark, really speaking, is she going to get towed around the top of the surf like that? Because we see what it does later on, and it's much bigger than the shark that pulls her from side to side. It's a shocking sequence, I know, but it's still, when you look at the rest of the film, when you look at that shark, you go, hang on a minute, if you're working out, no, that's a smaller shark that's doing that. But anyway, I digress. So again, when you see the side of Ben Gardner's boat, and it's a little tiny chunk, and John Williams' music makes it an ominous sort of descent in its musicality. It just goes, you know, as you see that, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, we know. And then of course Hooper goes down and check. I've got to go and check their hull. What? Brody's like, what? What do I do in the meantime? Nothing. Don't touch anything. but that little bite mark is a little bit sort of, whoa, crap. Anyway, I did my own version of that, a little homage to Ben Gardner, because I did a video on Ben Gardner and Quint'S sort of relationship, rivals, and what really happened to Ben Gardner out there. Check it out. I'll put that link down as well. I'm gonna forget to put these links on. You know that, because I'm crap, especially because I've been drinking. But you know. And there's the phone ringing with someone else to wish us happy birthday. Yeah. You see, this is what happens. The two of us got a birthday on the same day, so all of our friends phone up and text and email and birthday cards, and then all of my friends phone up and it's great. I love it. So this box, by the way, of I think 20 of these stands cost me £8.99 on Amazon, and I'm just trying to see who made them, so that you guys can find them. Amazon Basics, Ningbo Deli Imp and XP Company. I don't know. Well, basically, just go onto Amazon and find the £8.99 box of these. There are other ones, but if you look at the reviews, you can't wipe the once you've chalked on, you can't wipe it off. It just leaves too much of a smudge. Well, I've already tested this. These do wipe nice and clean. Oh, it's just get a bit of a wet cloth. It's going to come off, isn't it? It's a fucking chalkboard. Anyway, that's what it's meant to do. But these other ones, apparently, it's a bit harder to do it and leaves a massive smear. These work. And hang on a minute, there's something on the back of them. Yeah, might get the actual thing. No, it is Ningbo Deli Binding Equipment Company. Ningbo. Put little mini chalkboard Ningbo, you'll find it. So for those of you that have got your Quint figure and you want to set this up, brilliant. This will work a treat. But you will need to make your own little frame to stand in it, because it does not look like that. I mean, if you're having a party, that's great. So no worries. Oh yeah, so slash my finger wide open, yeah. Again, yeah. And my God, did it bleed. I think because I carried on working, I was trying to press, and I was cutting the wood and all that, like, and because I was pressing on that bit, it was just going everywhere. And then inevitably I did that, didn't I? So smeared blood all over Astrodyne's t-shirt for me. Oops a dick. Well, it's been christened now, hasn't it? Baptised, you could say. So the chair, yeah, I know some of you are going like, what the hell has he got him sitting on? Well, in previous videos I've said that we've actually got chalkboards and seats which should be to scale with this kind of figure, because my daughter had all the Tweenies and Peppa Pig and Balamory, all them kids' TV shows. You know, play sets where there'd be classrooms and desks and chairs and chalkboard. Had all of this. Well, we found them, and no, they are way too small. No good at all. However, that chair there is from a doll's house. Yeah, got a great big doll's house, which is great. It's pure Victorian. It's beautiful. Lots of stuff in it. But it's not to scale, as you can see here. It's way too small. In that sequence, they do appear to, and I haven't checked it out, to be honest. I haven't gone back to it for the sake of this video. But in that sequence where he's discussing his terms, 10,000 for me by myself, they're on like little plastic chairs, and you know they're not wooden chairs at all, and he's not sitting on a stool. They're little plastic chairs, I think, with like metal legs and that. Like, anyway, so I just sat him on that, and I had to build it up with the cardboard you see beneath that there. But you know, just for the sake of it, for the sake of this, you know, I'm going to work on this because it's such a glorious image to have. And as I said previously, I think that you'll see, with the success of that figure coming out, I think you're going to see more variations on Quint. You're gonna have the Quint with the denim shirt, with the sleeves on as well. God, you know, I'm annoyed about that, the fact that the sleeves aren't on underneath that. But I can imagine them bringing that out. Plus, maybe you're going to get Quint sitting there with, and they'll produce their own Blackboard, which will look great, and better than that, put it that way. And he'll be sitting there in his little suit jacket thing, which is obviously from the 1950s or whatever. You can imagine Quint doesn't go out very often. He goes out to sea. He doesn't go out to party, you know. But anyway, folks. Oh, and there's the very knife that did the deed. So that ski and do, your Scottish your dagger that lives down the side of your boot, has done me more damage than anything else. Because it's slashed, ripped, cut, gouged, sliced, carved me so many times. I never learn, do I? Never learn. So anyway, folks, it's my birthday. It's Mrs. Kilt-Man'S birthday. It's the Queen's official birthday, Mom. So we're going to go out and, well, I know one thing for certain. I'm going to get shit-faced all over again. And but there's plenty more to come your way. So just wanted to say thanks to everybody who's wished us happy birthday. Brilliant. Good on you all. And to show you, what you can do with your Quint figure, you can get the one with the Jaws logo on it. That's up to you. It does look great. It's perfect, except for the fact it's got Jaws written on it. That's the one thing I don't like about it. If you could remove that, then it is the best. It's wonderful. But if you can't be bothered with that, get these. And for half the price of the other one, you're going to get you get one Blackboard there. You've got 20. So if you fuck up with your little design of a shark, and I'm pretty certain I have, because I not only had to carve the wood, I had to carve great big fat chalk. I was like, Jesus Christ, the size of that! I had to carve that down to make a point out of it. And it's not bad. That's not too bad at all. Quite like that. So, drink to your chalkboard. Yeah, drink to your chalkboard. I have been, and always shall be, a slave to whiskey, and always at your services. So please, whatever you're doing, have fun doing it, because if you're not having fun doing it, what's the point in doing it? Stop doing it right away and go and do something that is fun. You heard it from me. So please, keep it Celtic, and I am going to see you all. I'm loving this hat, by the way, and I wear it all damn day.